Good morning, all. Camelback Trading 2724 coming to you this Monday morning, June 1st. As the calendar flips the page to June, last month of the first half of the year, we're looking at the market profile of the SPY ETF here on Window Trader. And before we get started, just a quick note, something I'm pretty excited about. Mark your calendars, Saturday, June 13th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to be doing a webinar on the market profile, on the SPY, the S&P 500, where we talk about what went on that previous day or week, answer questions people may have. I'm going to do a short video, probably Wednesday or Thursday of this week, with all the details, but it will be $20 for non-members of my voice channel room, $10 for members. So come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. And my daughter, who her sorority was St. Jude's, should be coordinating this. And she has a very soft spot for that organization. So do I, as I think it's a great thing that they do for children. Having 3 children of myself, of my own, and along with a granddaughter, have a soft spot myself for children, and I think it's great what they do. So I'll be giving a percentage of the proceeds to that. So please look forward to that video for all the details. All right, let's get to what's going on this morning. So after having 2 carbon copy weeks, the last 2 weeks, it looks like with just over an hour to go prior to the opening, we're not going to get that big gap open that we've had in the previous weeks. However, the market is very resilient in the face of still the ongoing virus and the unfortunate and horrible things that's going on across our country right now. And it seems like the market just shrugs off everything as we are looking to open towards the upper end of Friday's range. Remember, we went out with a price probe and a price spike. Right now, with just over an hour to go, the probe might be being rejected, but we're way above the price spike for now. So let's go over destinations and a game plan for this morning. So, on the upside, your first destination will be Friday's high of 304.96 and then Thursday's high of 306.84, which is a monthly high. Above that, we have a daily high of 308.47. For the downside, we have the price probe of 304.58 from Friday. That's L's high. Then the price spike, A's high of 303.14. We were then 10 wide at 301.58. Friday's low of 299.47. Then we have the afternoon pullback low that held from the 27th at 299.45, and then 296.87, which is now a weekly low, and filling the gap at 295.63, 124-point gap for May 26th. Now, our pre-market high as of now is 305.40. Pre-market low is 302.44 in the SPY. So what is the game plan for this morning? Well, the fact that after Trump came out with his announcement on China with no new tariffs, the market at first digested it both ways. His algorithms just went wild until they finally decided they liked the news and one time framed up in the late afternoon. So that tells you there were buyers there. The question is, are the buyers here this morning? Well, it remains to be seen, right? We're right at the price probe. Here's the price spike. So, as far as call plays, if we're to open above L's high, and certainly if we're to open above M's high in the next hour, you can take the trade, and then your out would be either the gap fill if we gap high, or the price probe if you get accepted back into L. If in the next hour we open both below the high today and the price probe, at some point, remember, value will be at least high to start the day if we open up here. I don't know if I want to take a trade right here because, remember, I tell you the way M period gets traded a lot of times the next day, right? I mean, look at the way we did on Thursday. We took out Thursday and Friday's M period, both of them on, Wednesdays and Thursdays on Friday. So if you get accepted into here, there's a good chance you can at least go down and test the price probe. So you can take a put play, but I would be out if you get accepted back either over L's high or certainly above the day's high. If they don't get accepted above there, then there's a good chance you'll trade M period and at least test the price spike, and you can get out of the trade. As far as another long, if you don't want to take that short play because you have higher value, you can wait to see if it drives down, holds A's high, and then you can take a long, and then you're out if you get accepted back into A's range from Friday. Now again, these are all early trades. Just like M period, I don't like to trade it unless there is a clear-cut vision for A period. I don't have a problem with A period starting to form either, to see where we open and more importantly, how we act and react around the opening. Right? The last bunch of days, the opening has been absolute sell signals, right? We've gotten above them and drove straight down for the most part the previous 3 days. I'm not saying that's going to happen again, but it is something to keep an eye on. So those are a couple of early plays for this morning, or you wait for more market-generated information. Now let's go to the charts. New month, we're in balance. Remember, we had the inside month up the previous month, a very successful 294.88. We closed at 306.84, so a $12 upside move. Pretty powerful stuff, right? $12. Now we'll see going forward if they could sustain it. If we take out this month's high, well, then our next destination is 313.84, and we're well above the trend line. Right now, it's still balance. Weekly, we are one time framing up for 2 weeks. Very healthy. Obviously, the goal is to take out last week's high, which would take out last month's high, and again, 313.84 would be your next ticket to punch for the bulls. The important thing is right now, 302.50, around that level to stay above this whole balance, right? 1 week doesn't make a market. So now we'll see if the bulls can get further distance away to the upside. But they are up in the weekly. And the same daily. It is a 4-day balance, right? Last month's high is the high of it. Then the outside day ups low of 296.87, which is now a weekly low, is the bottom of it. And in between there, you have the 200-day moving average. So this is going to be a bit of a battle, right? Traders are going to do it balance highs and lows, which works until it doesn't, which means I'd expect to see sellers around the 306.80 level and buyers down around the 296.80 level. Right now, you're basically, you're not in the middle of it, you're towards the upper end. So that's a market still waiting for more market-generated information. Good luck trading today. Check us out at camelbacktrading.org. Mark your calendars for Saturday, June 13th, and download gotomeeting.com. Further details to come in the next couple of days. Have an awesome day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.